Good morning everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our Scotland tour. Just woken up from a very good night's sleep here at the Kingholm Quay slip stopover. It's very nice. It's quite loud, you can hear the seagulls. I mean, they did not really quit all night, but even with that I got a pretty good night's sleep. Should have put earplugs in, forgot. So yeah, lesson learned. Remember where you put your earplugs, Angeli, and put them in. And I probably would have slept through all of the seagulls as well. But even though that happened, it was a pretty good night's sleep. The pups, Sadie, slept through the night, so that was nice. And there was, which is most important, no accidents in the van. So yeah, everyone very chill in the van. This morning we've had breakfast already. I'm just going to have a cup of coffee, and then we're going to try and walk into Dumfries, which is just along the river. There's like a tow path, so we're going to walk along there, see what is to be seen in Dumfries before getting back on the roads and heading to the Red Deer Park. Okay, so where we parked last night, there's like a little national cycling route along the river. So that is where we are now. So the river's just to the side of me there. And then we've got this lovely path full of, so far no cyclists, just people running and taking the dogs out for a walk. So I've let Sadie off lead for a little bit, and kept the pups on lead. They desperately want to go running with her, but they can't be trusted to come back. I don't particularly want to lose them on the second day in Scotland. But yeah, it's very nice. Sun is not up properly yet, so it's nice and cool. There's a nice breeze. We're just going to follow this path all the way into Dumfries, where Robert Burns' house is, and have a little mooch around there for a minute or two, and then we will go driving again. We found a lovely little park, the Dock Park Gardens. Very dog friendly, quite large, lots of running room, lots of people out walking their dogs. Again, everyone has been super friendly so far. Whippets are getting lots of attention, Sadie's getting attention too. She has found her way into a river and is, as always, wet and covered in mud. I mean, is it even an episode of We Gaily Gad About if Sadie isn't covered in mud? That's the philosophical question of the day. But yeah, so far it's nice. We've not made it into this town centre yet, but I think it's just past this park. It's like a massive like cemetery on the other side of this park. It's quite nice. But yeah, we're just taking a little rest so the puppas can have a sit down. Well, we are back at the van now after our walk into Dumfries and back along the river, which is, the tide is definitely coming in with it. It's a lot deeper looking than it was this morning and last night. But yeah, not deep enough that it's going to cause any trouble for me. Though the man with the boat did say after a full moon, it gets up over here and it will come up to like your knees where I'm parked. So he's like, don't ever park here sort of on the full moon or 2 days afterwards, because you'll get flooded during the night. But yeah, it was really lovely. Nice walk down the river into Dumfries itself. We saw Robert Burns's house. There's a little tiny like memorial park there, so we sat, had some water. The pups got so many fusses from everyone. I will give Dumfries 10 out of 10 for friendliness. Everyone has been super nice, either just here at the park up coming and chatting, or just on the walk, you know, wanting to stop and talk to me about the dogs and just about everything really. People being very interested as to, you know, what I'm planning to do in Scotland while I'm here. And yeah, it's just been really nice so far. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Dumfries. If you are coming into Scotland from England, not the UK, it is the UK, from England, I highly recommend stopping in Dumfries and then going into the city. I mean, the actual town centre itself, it looks just like a town centre, lots of closed shops and things like that. But yeah, it's a really nice walk and there's some lovely parks and everyone is super friendly and dog friendly. You know, no one, where I live especially, like if your dog is off lead, people start getting like, and getting a bit upset about such things. But yeah, no one was like that. Like if people had a dog that didn't like other dogs, you know, they'd let you know and they move their dog away and they would move away from the situation rather than putting themselves in the situation just to shout at you, which is what a lot of people where I live do. Maybe that's just a Kirkby and Ashfield thing. But we are all packed up, so the pups are asleep because they've had a really long walk. Sadie is almost asleep, but not quite. So they're all packed up, we're all packed up, everything is locked up, and we are going to head now towards Galloway Forest, stopping off at the Red Deer Park, which is about an hour away. So before we do that, I've got to go and get some fuel. And also, I've got to go and pick up some carrots because the deers at the Red Deer range love carrots. So I think what you do is you sort of park up and then the deer come over to you. They're like fenced in, so you bring carrots and they can come over. So that'll be really exciting. Obviously, I'll leave the dogs in the van. But yeah, I'm going to stop at Morrison's because there's one nearby. And we're going to pick up some carrots and get some fuel and then go and see some deer. Hopefully, it'll be nice. It's a bit rainy. Well, it's a bit dark and overcast. I thought it was going to absolutely tip down on the way back from town, and I was like trying to hurry everyone along, but it hasn't tipped down yet. But the sky is rather grey. It was really sunny this morning, and now it's rather grey. So we shall see. Carrots acquired. Yeah, let's go feed some deer.
Look what I've got here, huh? Yeah. Hiya.
I imagine this area can get quite busy during times, but as the weather is not great, like when it's windy, it's perfect. I like this weather. But if it's not sunny, it's very quiet here today. So yeah, just me and the deer. A couple of people pop by. They got lots of carrots. Well done to them. 2 bags from me. Whole pound's worth of carrots. Yeah, that was nice. See some deer. On the drive up here I was looking for like spots that I might be able to pull in, but I think I'm going to go a bit further through, work out where we're going to next. It is just coming up to lunchtime, so I need to feed the puppies, and then we'll work out where we're going next. So I found a nice little spot to park up in Glen Trool. So this is like a dark skies park. There's a visitor centre just down the road, about 5 minutes from where I am. That's no overnight parking, and it's £3 an hour. So my plan is to stay here tonight, and then we're going to go to the visitor centre tomorrow, because there's a couple of like walks that you can do, and there's a little short one that I'm going to take the puppies on in the morning, which should be quite nice. But yeah, it's very quiet here. I've got a nice unencumbered view of the sky, so if the clouds go away, maybe tonight I'll get some nice views of the stars. Who knows? But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I made myself a sandwich, all sort of set up and away from everyone. There's no one else in this bit. Just further down the road there's like a hard standing sort of area. There's 2 motorhomes in there already, but they're parked rather atrociously. So there's probably enough space in there for many more motorhomes, but they've just parked so badly that there isn't enough space for me to get in at a good angle and still be like far enough away from everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here just a little bit further out on my own. There's a little bit, as you can see, some grass and greenery around me, so the pups can go and have a little play. It's all very exciting for them, and I can just sit and enjoy my sandwich, and yeah, maybe do some video editing. Hope that the rain stays away, because so far it has. Yeah, nice chill relaxed day.